What up, my crew? It's finally my days off. You can see it's kind of winter here. You can see some snow by the Hellcat there. But we gotta start every day and go get a Red Bull. Now, tomorrow's my birthday, my 30th birthday. And I feel like I'm getting pretty old, but I don't think I'll ever be too old, not to quote the Fast and the Furious. So I need two of the big ones, and I need them in me by tonight. Bruh. Dang, you look sophisticated.
That's so sophisticated.
Sophisticated.
I think you have a library book that's due back.
Yeah, for you. Swipe my library card here. Since we are still moving houses, we're gonna go over to the other garage and start moving some stuff into this garage so we can start on your build.
Yay!
Yay! So I didn't tell anybody yet, but I mean I did tell people because I put it on the internet. But I ordered 8 turbos for my Mustang. So that's gonna happen. And I'm filming right now to give you some behind the scenes.
You're also speaking very moistly. I just saw you spit across the truck. Rude ass.
I'm trying to give you the COVIDs. I'm gonna give you some behind the scenes. That way, we're not just the idiot fabricator YouTube guy that you see in the garage sometimes. You also knows me as the idiot, stupid Kyle that isn't in the garage sometimes also. Does that make sense? Correct. Hey, baby!
What?
We both know you don't wear these.
I know.
You gave up wearing those like a year ago.
No, the cleaner had that in the house and...
Why was the cleaner's bra off?
What? That's definitely my bra, you fool.
You don't wear bras though. We made this decision like a year ago.
We? Oh, that lighting is shit.
Yeah. You were like, how do you feel about this? And I was like, it should be everyone's birthday when they see your nipples for free.
You're not lying.
So
we're for film you whipping out your bird.
Yeah, sorry. So we're definitely gonna grab your 2 turbos for sure, because they belong to your car, and that'll be the first thing that goes over to the new garage. Look at that.
Look at it.
67 millimeters. The same size as my wiener. You didn't deny it, so it ain't wrong.
I mean, the biggest 67 millimeters I've ever seen.
We measured the length of the garage this way, and it's 21 feet. And we measured each of our cars, well, kind of. This one's like a little bit bigger than 6 feet. The Hellcat's a little bit bigger than 6 feet. And then the Beetle, so we'll be able to fit this against that wall, the Beetle against that wall, and then we'll be able to slide the Hellcat in between both of them if we get rid of everything on the walls. Yes. So everything has to go. Not today, though. No. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring the trailer and the truck over after tomorrow, maybe, or the next day. And we'll load up that. Right now I'm trying to get everything out of the backyard and kind of situated. Just gonna go check the PO box real quick, see if y'all sent anything.
What'd you get?
A thing?
From who?
Steven Davis.
Oh.
They put his name in here instead of mine, though. It's weird. Where are your legs? Actually, you probably can't see the cam on the camera.
What?
You have no legs. You got camel pants on. Get it? I'm so funny.
I forgot I had camel pants on. Alright, go.
Christmas! It's a dildo!
No, it's not.
It's actually step fits.
That's
And a center punch! Look, a center punch! Because if you guys watch me, you'll notice that
you use a screwdriver?
I use a screwdriver as a center punch.
Wow.
Dang.
What do you say to Steven?
Thank you, Steven.
Good boy. Nice manners.
I did ask for these in one of my videos. It was like, my P.O. box is linked down below if anybody wants to send me these. So I really appreciate it, man. It's just one less thing I have to buy in the garage. Actually,
what?
The Dirty Pumpkin gave us a set too when we were at the track. So now we have 2 sets of step bits. This one looks really nice though.
Fuck up.
I'm fucking up the case. I'm in the box a little bit. Oh, you can come to the case?
Like an actual case?
Yeah. Look at that.
Slick boy.
Those are nice. And I think this is the one where like you just push on it and it like breaks on itself. Yeah. Super nice. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I feel appreciated right now. That was for my birthday, wasn't it? Because my birthday is tomorrow. What the? There's some annoying hydrovac over there, but we're here. Legacy Auto Group. They are sponsoring today's video. Colby actually kindly wants to sponsor the 8 turbos for the Mustang. And Colby has been huge in the racing industry in all of Alberta. He owns 8 dealerships across Alberta and BC. So if you're interested in a new or used vehicle, make sure to head to their website. They have everything that they have in stock listed on their website. So even if you're just thinking about it, just get on there and see what the prices are. It's as easy as that. This is actually where we got our personal vehicles, the Hellcat and the truck. I'm gonna grab Virginia now. I can see it, he's shiny.
Yeah, for sure.
See him looking at me. All right, it's time to get serious in here.
Serious.
We need a clear direction on the thirst trap. So I'm calling it the thirst trap. Get it? It's like OnlyFans and you be thirsty, dude, try. Get it? So this motor clearly has to go.
Yes.
We have our Gen 4 aluminum 5.3 that's gonna go in replace of that. Mm-hmm. Along with
Terpskis.
Okay, you can take this one, put it in the engine bay somewhere, make it look cool.
Yeet!
Yeet!
What do you mean? Just put it in there.
We gotta figure out how it's gonna... There, twin turboed.
There's no twins.
There's not a ton of room in here, to be honest. The 2 turbos are probably gonna have to go like on, have to get rid of this washer fluid thing. Mm-hmm. One turbo's probably gonna have to go like here, and the other one's probably gonna have to go like there.
Okay.
But let's get this board going. We'll erase all this. This was our old stuff.
Okay.
And let's get a clear direction on what we're gonna be doing. This was Tokyo's Malibu parts cost. Don't ever tally the price of a vehicle because it's just not fun. All right, thirst trap. You can actually, since this is your board now, you can
What?
you can replace the Instagram with.
Oh.
Start with that.
Oh, this is a shitty marker.
Why'd you pick the shitty one?
I didn't know it was shitty when I picked it. I didn't know it.
Markers here are only factory tuned. If you can do better than 180K, they can't catch you, so they don't even try.
Where the heck are the other? Where's the good ones that are in the house? I wonder.
Yeah, probably.
That's me.
Perfect. Okay, now we need a clear direction on where we want to take this car. So, street car, race car is gonna be what we're deciding here. We want to keep
The back seat.
the back seat.
Yes.
So, go over to this car.
Which one?
Yours.
Well, you just said this.
Or go to this one, actually. So this is an 850 cage in this car, which includes these bars in the back right here.
This.
Yes, it doesn't include that bar. Actually, I don't know why that bar is actually in there. That's supposed to go down to here, I think. That bar's unnecessary, I believe.
So you're talking about this up here.
Yes, so it does include this main hoop right here, this harness bar right here, and these bars here, and the ones that go to the front.
Okay. So my reasoning for wanting to keep the back seat is because I still want the kids to be able to go for a ride in the car. But how are they supposed to get in if there's a bar there? They would just climb in, or I guess you pull the seat forward, or
They'd have to like climb over the jungle gym of bars. Or we just put like a hoop in it kind of deal, where it's just this hoop right here, and then you just run some stays to the back so they can still get like between the bar and into the back seat.
And what does that do?
It lets you go 10.0 in the quarter mile. Yeah. Okay.
But what if I want the back seat, but it just doesn't include this?
That bar is crucial, but that bar can be kinked, so it can go all the way back straight this way, over the seat, and then down. So that bar can be there, but you have to have this bar right here, this bar, this one, and this one up here in the top. The easy way to do it would be to keep this seat in here, take that one out, and they can climb where the seat would be to get back there.
Okay. Do I have to decide that part right now?
No, you don't.
Okay, thanks.
But it's going to help me get a clear direction on like what we're doing and how fast we're going to go and what other
Okay,
things
well we know
want.
it needs a cage anyways because of the T-tops too, right?
The cage will be rigidity, so we're still going to put subframe connectors in the car, which run from the front of the frame here to the back, which stiffens the bottom.
To be determined.
Yes. Underneath it, we'll need to know transmission, peen size. Peen size for the tranny. All right, there's 3 main options we can go with here. There's going to be one that will shift itself, and have an overdrive gear in it with a lockup converter, which is the most expensive. A Turbo 400 where you're gonna have to manually shift it, like in this car. It has 3 gears. Or a Power Glide, which has 2 gears and is also manually shifted.
Okay. Equate those with prices.
The Power Glide and the Turbo 400, which are in this car, roughly the same. The 4L80 that has the lockup by itself, we're going to need a new computer as well. You can't use a whole HP. And it's probably double the price.
You still didn't put a number on it. You didn't equate it to a number.
The transmission in this car, $2,500.
Okay.
Power Glide's probably going to be around the same, maybe a little bit cheaper. And then a converter on top of that.
Okay. So am I better off to just go with...
This one is great for racing. If you go with a Turbo 400 like it's in this car, then me, you, and Tokyo are all running the same transmission. If anything goes wrong with one of them, we can always drop one of the other one to make one car run. I probably would recommend Turbo 400.
Okay.
For the lighter car, your car's a bit lighter, you can get away with the Power Glide, which is just 2 speeds. LS Turbo 400 488 is kind of like our game plan for every car so far. Turbo 400, TH 400. Transmission, decided. Turbo 400, that's what we're going with. James Hatfield, you gotta build us one. Obviously, turbos, twin turbos.
What are they, 67?
67, 62.
Is it like a hyphen or...
Yeah, slash. Backslash. There we go. Underneath this, we'll go exhaust. Because here's the next big question. Do you want to keep it simplistic and have the exhaust come out the front bumper, like mine? Or do you want to keep it quieter, street car, and have the exhaust go out the back? Full with like mufflers. So do you want these?
Well, so you're saying, do I want you to chop up my car, or...
Well, what you do is you just cut a hole and you put a nice little ring there, and then you just empty the exhaust right here. It'll make it much easier to work on. You can have exhaust here and there.
Okay.
It makes it much easier to work on, much easier to route the exhaust, easier turbo placement, or we can get kind of tricky and try and get it down under the K-member and then all the way at the back as well.
Okay, no, let's do it here. So, what am I writing here then?
Full exhaust or bumper exit? Bumper exit's going to be about a quarter of the price of a full exhaust. Full exhaust probably going to cost like $1,500.
I'm not scared of the money thing, just what makes sense.
If I'm going to be completely honest, your track versus street use is probably going to be like 60% at the track and 40% on the street. In my opinion, just from how much you use the Beetle versus daily driving it, because it's just convenience.
I guess. The Beetle's also a little bit different though, because it doesn't have seatbelts, and I only drive it when I need to stay up in a certain part of town. With the kids.
Like I feel like this car is going to be go get groceries every once in a while, and then go to the car meets or car shows. And maybe cruise to go get ice cream every once in a while. But it's not going to be like, I'm going to go take this every day.
So, fender?
I would go bumper exit. Bumper exit, exhaust. So that gives us a little bit more a... you forgot to put 2 inches here. But roughly 2 inches. We're rounding up. Rounding up.
The biggest 2 inches I ever saw.
What the heck? Oh, okay. Stereo. Want a stereo in it? Yes? No?
Fuck yes, I want a stereo one.
Okay, because I know you had a Bluetooth speaker in here at one point. I don't know if it's still in here.
I don't know if it's in there either. I think it's not.
I don't think it's in here either.
It's in the house. It's in the house.
Where's the trunk latch on this car?
I don't know.
So we didn't even go over this car. Let's just walk through it here a little bit. This car is actually like minty shape. It's got full interior like leather seats and stuff in it.
I think the seats did come from somewhere else though. These aren't the original seats.
No, they're definitely not.
The back seats I don't think are original either, to be honest. Even though they
What's that blanket for? Bagging?
Because the seat is fucking hot in the sun. It's like a pleather. It like burned my fucking legs when I was wearing shorts. So I had a blanket to sit on.
Everything's obviously intact here. There is a Newfie tachometer on the thing there. But I mean, there's no interior panels missing. Nothing's super damaged. The T-tops do not leak. We had this out in the rain before.
Yes. Somebody commented to say that this isn't the original steering wheel either. That
No?
this is a steering wheel from a different car.
Really?
On my TikTok, somebody did, yeah. So can't remember what they said, but they said it's not the right steering wheel.
Is there a trunk thing
I
somewhere?
don't know if it's this one, or is that the hood? Did I get it or no?
No. Is it just a key for the trunk, maybe?
Yeah, it might be.
Oh yeah, there's the Beetle here too. Look how clean this thing is. It's a shame we only drove it once this year.
I know, fuck. The keys will come out.
You gotta press that button, don't you?
I am.
Work it!
I cannot!
Put your back into it.
I can't even, like, turn my hips.
Also, this is my number. I'm Travis Pastrana from now on.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get in here with my fat ass. Whoop! I did it. Sorry, I hit the car.
What? Good thing it's just a wrap. If you notice the mess in here, we are getting rid of the Beetle to the other garage.
Don't say getting rid of it like getting rid of it.
No, just to store it over there. And then we'll have tons of room for these both these cars to kind of sprawl out like cats.
Meow.
Meow. Look at the big hammer I bought too. So everything is also in the back here. We are missing this one panel for a speaker. I don't know if it was just a speaker here or if there was a panel cover over it. They did rip out all the speaker wiring, so there probably was a nice stereo system in this at one point.
Maybe.
But it's nothing to wire in a new stereo system. For the cage, specifically in this car, you will land on the frame rail somewhere back here on big 6x6 plates, but you can come straight up as high as you want to where like the window is here, and then get it to go pretty close to the level here so people can still sit
Okay.
right there.
And as long as, do you think the T-tops will still be functional?
We'll try and bend the bars so they still are functional.
Okay. Excuse me.
Because that'd be pretty awesome. And I mean, this car has been painted. I can't remember the original color of it. Was it still?
I think there was somewhere where it showed it was red.
Yes, you're
I
right.
saw something, I can't remember where I saw that actually. I don't know if it was inside a door or inside a fender. I can't remember.
We will be getting rid of this 302. We didn't even like try and make it work. Very
Barely.
much. Yeah. But our good buddy Dan at DD Speed Shop, he's pretty good with carburetors, so we'll probably offload this to him. Just give him this one so he can use it. We'll just collaborate, make a build together. Like I'll help him, he'll help me. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm just gonna. Dan needs to have this. He needs to put it in something. Oh yeah, the front clip. I think
I'm not sure, but
someone said it was like a 83 body and like an 84 or 5 front end or something
possibly.
on it. I'm not Ford savvy or Mustang savvy or brand loyal for that matter. I don't really care which car it is. It's just the easiest way to go fast for the cheapest amount of money is a Mustang with a Chevy engine in it and a turbo. It's been proven. That's just the way to do it. Obviously we have 2 turbos here, but the first thing we're gonna have to be doing with this is yanking that out.
Yeah.
So today is my first day off. Tomorrow I'm gonna start switching garage stuff, and maybe before the end of the week, no wait, you're working. I can say maybe before the end of the week we should just yank this motor out just to get it out of the way.
We do get 4 days off together next week. Next sex? I was gonna say set, and then I was gonna say cycle, and it came out as sex. So, but this time we only have 2 days off together, and then next time we have 4 days off together.
Yeah.
So we'll probably better off to do.
So this one's just gonna get shoved against the wall, and I'll start disassembling this one.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to work on this without me.
So I can put 8 turbos on it.
Yes.
One thing I do like about this car versus the factory car is that I did take this radiator support out, and there's hood pins to hold the hood down instead of the latch in the middle. That would allow us to move the radiator up so much further and have more room for the 2 turbos. So on yours here, you see how the radiator sits so far back towards the engine? If we just like cut this piece out in the middle here, we could actually sit the radiator here somewhere.
Just to save us some room?
Yeah, and then use hood pins to hold the hood down. If you're okay with hood pins.
Sure, I don't care.
You just want to go fast, don't you?
How'd you know?
How do you know? But, that being said, for the amount of power we're having, an 850 cage is probably the way to go. Like the one that's in this car right here. Just for like safety reasons, I would much prefer to see you in an 850 cage doing 8-second passes versus a 10-0 cage doing 850 passes. And like I said, the engine combo is going to be almost identical to this one. Just like a regular 5.3 with some headworks and gapped rings and Holley ECU. There. That pretty much sums up what we're going to do here. We want to keep all the interior in the car. We still want it to be like super streetable. Ford 88 rear end. We already have one. We got strange adjustable shocks for it. It's gonna work pretty good. I actually hope those tires will fit on there.
Okay.
That'd be nice. These are Weld RTS. I believe they're like 11 inches wide. 295 tires on them. And for everybody asking where that Barbie Jeep thing went, it's still here. I'm keeping the parts. I might make a miniature size Leroy. That's to be determined still. So what did you think about it? This is where our plans are.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's nice to be back in this garage too.
Just for what, the space?
Yeah, look how much more room is in here. So the other garage was, we measured it yesterday, it was 21 feet from this wall to this wall. This one is 25 feet from this wall to this wall, so you get an extra 4 feet this way. And this one is actually 24 feet from this wall to that wall, and yours is 19 feet.
Yep.
So you get an extra 5 feet that way. So yeah, it does definitely make a huge difference, especially once we want 2 projects on the go. The only thing about this garage that kind of sucks is this heater's a little bit too small. And sometimes in the winter time it doesn't keep up. But other than that, it's nice to be back. We'll be hustling again tomorrow. Just want to get you guys clued in on the new build coming up. This is going to be starting like almost immediately now that we're moving into this new house. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You didn't...
Oh wait, PCZ and get that V. That's it?
Nailed it, yep.
Nailed it.
Sorry, I was staring.